We have reached a point in life where morals are a thing of the past. Why do I say that? There is a shocking story, and it's the developing story, about a young graduate by the name of Olerato Mohale, who, upon being picked up by her boyfriend, or a soon-to-be boyfriend, who they were supposed to go on a date with, 2 hours later, she was found dead. We asked a lot of questions. I did an episode about that. This is a follow-up episode because a person has been arrested. One individual has been arrested. And what I like is the fact that, though it's painful, but police have confirmed that they found the polo, and the polo with the blood stain from this woman was found in Phoenix, down in KZN. This thing that happens Lombard East, somewhere around, Lombard East is around 4 ways, right? The polo was found in Durban, Phoenix to be specific. Police have given us details about the people that they are looking for, and I would like us to pay attention to that so we can be of good assistance. Police on their official Twitter page, this is what they've posted. This was posted today. National Crime Intelligence Unit has found and seized the wanted VW Polo that was allegedly used in the murder of a 30-year-old Olerato Mohale. A multidisciplinary team led by SAPS anti-kidnapping task team seized the vehicle at the Panel Beta workshop in Phoenix, Durban. The investigation first led the team to a lodge in NQ Johannesburg, where two suspects had booked a room. Further intelligence led them to Guamashu in Durban, to the home of one of the suspects. The suspect's vehicle was later found at this Panel Beta workshop. Upon inspection by SAPS forensic expert, traces of blood were found inside the vehicle. An elderly man believed to be the owner of the vehicle has been arrested, but police are still searching for 2 men believed to have been directly involved in the murder of Olerato. The suspects are on the run, and members of public are urged to distribute their photos far and wide to assist police investigation. That is what we're going to do in this YouTube channel. We are going to show you the pictures of these individuals. Don't worry. We will make sure that we distribute that. But before we can get there, let's start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel. And you know what I'm saying? We'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, now I'm about to show you the pictures of those individuals. They've actually added a 3rd person, by the way. But yeah, 2 suspects are on the run, and members of public are urged to distribute their photos far and wide to assist police investigation. The police are searching for Fezile Ngubane and Philangenkosi Sibongokuhle Makhanya. Yes, Philangenkosi Sibongokuhle Makhanya. The pair is considered to be dangerous, and members of the public are cautioned not to come near them. If seen, immediately call Brigadier Nana on 082 778 9035. I repeat the number, Brigadier Nana on 082 778 9035. It was later reported that South African Police Service they then show us this person and said that it is the latest photography of one of the suspect wanted in connection with the murder of Olerato Mokhale. Philangenkosi Sibongo Makanya is wanted by SAPS. If seen, please contact Brigadier Nana on 082-778-9035. Okay? From there, they had shared this as well and said SAPS have added a third suspect in the list of wanted suspect on this case. Ubongan Mtimkulu, pictured in the white top, is a wanted suspect as South African. Is a wanted suspect as South African investigation intensified. Thank you for the victim. Thank you to all the victims who are coming forward with more information on their activities. Wow. That is commendable. That is commendable from the South African Police Service. That is very much commendable. It was the very same Brigadier Aklenda Mate who said that police have traced the VW Polo used in Olerato Mokhale's murder. The vehicle was found with trace of blood inside a panel beater workshop in Phoenix, Durban. The owner of the vehicle is arrested. We are looking for Fezile Ngobane and Philangenkosi Sibongokuhle Makanya. We've read that as well. I think, I think. Now, just to give you a bit of a background to those that don't know the story, who might be coming across the story for the first time, it was reported on the 26th of May, 2025. The body of this woman was found dumped somewhere at Lombard East, and as soon as that happened and the information was published, some of us, we made videos about that to create more awareness about that, because it's also a horrible story. We don't wish that upon anybody. So this story, basically, it might have been a case that I'm not sure the specification in terms of the date, whether it happened on the 25th and then it happens to made it on the news on the 26th, or it happened on the 26th and it made it to the news on the 26th. But I do know that it's either this thing happened on the 25th and made it to the news on the 26th, or it happened on the 26th and it made it to the news on the very same day. I am sure about the two dates because of the content of the story itself. In terms of this, I am looking forward, and I'm just praying and wishing that the Brigadier Onana and his team and everybody involved, I'm hoping that they crack the motive, because this was not a date. And I've done an episode about that where I spoke about the fact that I am ruling out any possibility that this was really a date. In my observation, in my opinion, and I must say, I must qualify it, in my opinion, I said, I'm a man. I've gone into different dates with many women. And let me make it even further. So let me add some information that I've not added on the previous episode. Some of those women, most of them, date did not materialize. But guess what? I was talking to one of them even this morning, just to show you that just because we went on a date, it should not result in this, right? So I am not convinced that this was a date. Yes, I am convinced that this woman could have been lured under the disguise that this was going to be a date. But I speak as a man. Even if I don't like you after meeting you, but to take your life after 2 hours, that does not make sense. It tells me that there was a serious motive to take this woman's life. It really couldn't have happened that way. I am not convinced. I'm just praying and wishing that the police cracked this And I want to get into the bottom of this. I wish we can get into the bottom of this. This is one story that I'm not going to I'm going to follow up. I'm going to just keep updating you. I'm going to follow up. In everything here, I'm interested in the motive. What was the motive? For me, it had nothing to do with dates. Zero. Yes, zero. Guys, how many people? I made an example about the fact that one of them, I was talking to her this morning. We've been talking. And guess what? That date of ours probably happened, was it during COVID? Where we went into multiple dates, but we ended up not being an item. We're not an item. But because we're not an item, it did not prohibit communication. And, we've been into different places. At some point, we went to ice skating. But we're not dating. You understand? There's no prospect of dating. But we are human beings. So I'm saying, as a man, there are many of those ladies where you just want to, and sometimes they tell you no. You sometimes decide no. This thing of data, let's cancel it. It's both ways. But to result in to result in a matter, I refuse. I refuse. I'm a man. I speak as a man. Generally, I refuse. I want to believe that there is something behind this. What about you? And let me hear you as a lady. Maybe you as ladies in the comment section below. I want you to tell me what you think about this. Have you guys ever been into dates? And let me hear, especially older ladies, because younger ones probably doesn't have experience. But the 30s, it makes sense. 30s makes sense. You've been into multiple dates by the time you reach 30. As a lady, tell me something. When you decided that, okay, I'm not gonna date this guy, and probably you break the news to the guy, maybe after the date or whatever, or during the date, what happened? Did it result in a physical altercation or whatever? What is it? What happened? I'm just trying to see, man. The reason I'm inviting your opinion here is for us to speak about it, so we can explore all the available options and see indeed if really this is about what was named as or termed as. And I'm saying this just so that we can be clear on the motive, right? 2, let me invite Jens. Jens, I spoke for you before to say, us Jens. Well, I've grown out of that thing, but I'm just generalizing. We will see a lady, well shaped, especially if you ladies, you might notice. Sometimes a guy is, you see a guy, you are about to pass each other, and he just looks at you. But then he looks at how you are shaped, and then suddenly he changes his mind and then he pursues you. It is because he's convinced by, it's a fact, how you are shaped, especially the back and all the stuff. Sometimes we are coming from the back, we're about to pass you, and then we see whatever we are seeing, and then we're like, okay, we want to, say something, and then we look at this face and like, I'm not pleased, you know what I'm saying? But things like that, gents, has it ever resulted in this type of a situation where you just feel like, I wish I can take a gun and and like let's have that honest conversation in the comment section below. For me, generally, I don't think that, I've never seen such where it results in things like this. Yes, I have seen situations where a lady maybe is being called by a group of people who are sitting somewhere, and the lady refuses maybe to come to that, or refuses to actually stop with whatever she's doing or the journey and go to the guy that is calling her, because she refuses, and then you will hear insults. But often it just ends there with the insults, nothing much. But in this case, 2 hours, there is a matter. I'm not convinced. I will never be convinced that this was a date. I'm a man, born under sin, subject to correction. I might be wrong, but let's wait. This is a story that, guys, I'm not going to leave. I want to follow the story until the end. So tell me your experience as a lady, as a woman, as a guy. Gents, talk. Ladies, talk. Mothers and fathers in the comment section below, talk. Tell me, what has been your experience? Do you think that rejecting a guy or being rejected by a guy would have resulted in this?